All right, you guys, Mr. Medine here, and today we're going to be transitioning into obliques. We're going to be doing P obliques of the chest and AP obliques of the chest, everyone's favorite. All right, so obliques are not a common projection or position that we do in the field. Again, CT has taken over a lot of the exams we used to do in terms of x-ray, changing different x-ray positions, but we still practice them and they still come up on the registry and the ART exam, content specifications, so we're going to review them for you, okay? So let's go ahead and have you face the board now. We got a shield on here. We're going to turn it so that it's going to be towards the primary beam. All right. We're going to have you face the board here just like that. The level of T7, we're going to be at the level of T7. And what we're going to do first, we'll do a PA oblique and we're going to do an RAO position. Remember, RAO, right anterior oblique position, is the position. Projection is a PA oblique, because what we're going to do is we're going to turn her body 45 degrees. We're going to bend this elbow back here, so she's going to be like this here. And this arm is going to be up. So people always wonder, hey, Mr. M, which arm should I put up? Well, the side of interest, that's the arm that has to go up, okay? So keep that in mind. So this is a right anterior oblique position. I have her turned 45 degrees. I have my left marker here, all right? I'm going to put this left marker here, and for those people that are strictly by the book, I'll put the right marker down on the other side, okay? Because I know that the side that's down, that's the side that the marker's supposed to be down. But the side of interest, guess what? You're doing an REO, you're doing it for the left lung, okay? So I have her turned 45 degrees. I want to show you that the book says that you place the central ray between the spine and the elevated, you guys, side of the ribs here. So you put the central ray right between, and it always ends up, you guys, being right on the inferior angle of the scapula, all right? So if you're using AEC, you would turn on this left upper chamber here. So it'd be the side of interest away from the IR, okay? That tends to confuse some people, but not you guys, because you're going to get it after watching the video and doing your reading. So this is an REO for the left lung. Now, have the patient breathe in, breathe out, all right? Go ahead and breathe in again and hold it. Second inspiration, you go ahead and breathe and relax. Put your arm down. Now we're going to transition into an LEO position. You can relax. All right. I guess I could have left my markers there, huh? All right. There we go. We're going to turn into an LEO position here now. 45-degree rotation. You're going to bring this arm up. This arm's going to be bent, just like this here. 45 degrees. Okay, so now you're going to have the central ray right back on the inferior angle scapula. Again, you guys, here's the spine. Here's the elevated axillary portion of the rib. You're right in between those 2 points. So right here, you guys, this is going to be an LEO. You would turn on the right upper chamber here because you're doing an LEO position for the right lung. And I want you to understand the reason for that. If you were to do an REO for the right lung, the spine's going to superimpose over the area. So this is the reason why we do an LEO, because now the spine's over here and it allows us to capture the anatomy on that right side. Okay, so again, go ahead and breathe in, let it out. Breathe in again and hold it, x-ray clear, you can relax. Okay, now you can go ahead and put your arms down. If you want to do AP obliques, that's going to be LPO, RPO position. So now we're going to have you turn, put your back against the board. We're going to turn the shield. We're going to put it in the front here. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll start off with an LPO position. So notice I have to take away my markers. All right, I'm going to put my left marker over here on this side. And if I have to make adjustments, I will. All right. So we're going to turn here at 45-degree angle, just like that. There you go. And remember, I said the side of interest, that's the arm that has to be elevated. So if we're doing an LPO, it's the side closest to the IR now, right? So post is close, A is away. Remember that for your obliques? So now we're going to raise this arm up. All right. You're going to bring this arm back just like that. There we go. All right. So we're going to go through this elevated side to get to the side that's down, the side that's closest. I got my marker in the shoulder area. That's fine. All right. I could put my left marker down here as well, but I'll keep it here. But this is going to be your LPO, and it's going to be for the left lung. If you're using AEC, you turn on this left upper chamber, the side that's closest to the IR. That's going to be your area of interest. Okay, you guys got that? So now we're going to do an RPO, and we're going to go ahead and raise this arm up. This arm's going to go back, kind of like I'm a little teacup. That's the last time you're going to see me do that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this right marker here. I'll put it right here by the head of the humerus, right over here, you guys, right below it, right where the IR is at, not in the lung of the anatomy, all right, not in the anatomy of the lung, but still. All right, so now we're going to shoot through. Let's turn her this way, right there. There we go. 45 degrees. We're shooting through this elevated side to get to the side that's down. All right, so some people like to put their markers right over here in this area, like I was showing you on the previous one. You can put your marker there as well. So that way it's not in any anatomy. It's just the preference of your facility. But here we go. So now we're going to be shooting through 45 degrees. And we're going to be doing an RPO for the right lung. Okay. So you would turn on the right upper chamber here if you're using AEC. All right. So these are your obliques. Again, they're not as common as they used to be. I've been in the field for almost 30 years, and we used to do a lot of these all the time. But again, CT has taken over a lot of these exams. So get your CT license. All right, so that's it for today, you guys. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope it makes sense. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you. Hello, everyone, you guys. Thank you very much for watching the videos. I'm hoping that they're helping you out. Please make sure that you subscribe and that you hit the notification bell to be notified about new videos. Again, remember to be good to yourself and be good to others. Thank you.